Who goes there?
No head. She has no head.
I believe that repulsive tentacle orb is her head.
And I can hear you with it.
Are you the only survivor?
Clearly not. Who are you, meat sacks?
We're here for Foom.
Forget what I said. Yeah, I'm the only survivor. Or will be.
I take it you know where we can find him?
Sure. Digesting my men back at his roost. Big Eye's obelisk sticking out of the Caldera's frozen sea.
Don't worry, we'll take care of Foom.
Sure you will, Terran. Just don't come running back here when he chases you. I've still got some things to pack up.
You gonna be okay?
I don't need your pity, Terran. I'll head back to Contraxia and lick my wounds.
Ooh, hey, you may not want to do that. Contraxia isn't exactly safe right now.
When is it ever?
Seriously, maybe you should just come with us.
I've been embarrassed enough today without taking help from a stranger. I can look after myself.
Well, if you hear people talking about a promise or the matriarch, just steer clear.
I'll keep that in mind.
Sorry about your men.
Dead men collect no paychecks. Speaking of, aren't you the Mad Titan's daughter?
What of it?
Relax, I'm not looking for trouble. There was a time I'd have taken you in for the bounty.
There was a time I'd have killed you for trying.
Big ice thingy on the frozen sea, eh?
I am Groot.
You said it, buddy. Sure is a long way down.
Any of you corpses mind if I help myself to your stuff? No? Well, thank you.
May as well put it to good use, right?
They ain't using it. Here you go. Here's hoping we do better against Foom than this lot.
Another hunt marker?
This one is unclaimed. No doubt it belonged to one of these corpses.
Guess they never got the chance to plan it.
I've appropriated it for our own use, to herald our bravery this day. It shall mark our ultimate conquest, or our glorious defeat.
Foom may be bad news, but he's nothing compared to the fight that comes next.
And it shall mark our penultimate conquest.
One conquest at a time. All right, people, let's catch us a dragon.
Yes, we grow ever closer to our great destiny.
You're awful chipper, considering Foom obliterated that camp like it was nothing.
We are not nothing.
I'm with Drax. No mountain too high, no valley too low.
Literally. In the case of this place.
Whoa! Take heed! The ice is amplifying our velocity!
This is how I die! Have you lost your fucking mind?
Come on! If you forget it's incredibly dangerous, it's actually kind of fun!
Indeed! Let us meet our death with you!
Flarkin!
Well, that takes care of the getting down part.
I don't even want to think about how we're gonna get back up. Or how we're gonna get Foom up there.
Look on the bright side. We may be dead.
Back on Earth, people would use dog sleds. A whole line of huskies pulling a sled across the ice.
Don't expect me to be the dog.
I was actually thinking of the Wendigo, and Foom is the sled. Ooh, I didn't think it could get any colder.
You know, it's days like these I'm glad I installed seat warmers in the Milano.
Up ahead, there's the ice obelisk.
This must be it, the frozen sea.
This is the perfect spot. Here we will challenge the great beast. Fin Fang Foom! Come and face your death!
What are you doing? We can't get the drop on him if he knows we're here.
Also, we're not killing him, remember?
Shout with me. Here we demonstrate our mettle!
Fin Fang Foom! Your end draws near!
Nope, not his end.
Peter Quill, go!
Fin Fang Foom, it's nap time!
Rocket, it's your turn!
Did he just say my real name?
Rocket!
Fin Fang Foom! We're gonna decomboggle your flunking scut spigots! You hear me?
He hears you!
You scaly, overgrown gordle-splode! You fessed lump of Satarkian shrub meat! You don't scare us!
It feels good, does it not?
Yeah! Yeah! It actually does!
And now, we disrobe!
Yeah, we're not doing that. Any last Foom stories, Drax?
They say the great beast has one weakness.
You're telling us now!
It is said that Fin Fang Foom is helpless.
Just through here. Be ready for anything.
That is technically impossible.
So, where is he?
Maybe we spooked him.
Impossible. Foom was born without fear.
You don't know that.
In the cold heart of a dying star.
Dying stars ain't cold.
This one was.
You think his lair's behind that?
Let's find out.
Supposed to capture that!
By beating him into submission.
We're gonna have to get through that ice armor first!
Prepare yourself, Foom. You face Captain Heatclaw.
I don't think he's gonna come quietly!
Just remember, we don't kill him!
He's coming down hard!
What's wrong, Foom? Ice got your claw?
Smoke the rocket!
Well, don't clap! Not so invincible after all! Yeah, let's dump the other pieces. Let's strip this guy bare.
That's two!
For the pain of ice, Peter Quill.
See? Vein of Ice isn't such a bad nickname!
You said he had perfect swords!
What? Don't be ridiculous!
Boom, baby! How you like us now?
His opinion does not appear to have improved.
One to go!
Hey, Quill! Wanna see some fireworks?
Don't fall underfoot!
Ah! His own might will be his undoing.
Nice, Foom! Easy, Foom!
He's not as bad, Peter! Yet! What's next, Peter? Nice work, Peter!
Not so hot now, are you, Foom?
Bring it, you overgrown lizard!
Looks like he just did!
big guns!
The ice isn't cracking, you big baby!
Take heed! The beast attacks!
Look! He's stuck! Come on, Boom! You'll like Sector 9!
Hellbender's got all the minions he can eat! All you rocket! I can't believe we're fighting a dragon!
It is a truly momentous battle! Take care not to burn!
Peter!
Up you get, little buddy! Blitz him, rocket!
Just don't get your branches burned!
Up you get, big guy!
Save your nice words for later, Squirrels. Eat this!
Hope this makes a square with Hellbender!
Need a favor!
Blow him up!
What's up for him? Well, everything!
These are most frantic! Our victory is at hand!
Feel free to give up, Boom!
Play nice and
You okay?
Incoming
Let's
fire!
kick some butt, huh?
Literally!
Load up, rocket!
He's taking a swing!
Ha! His own might will be his undoing!
Let's hurry this up! I'm getting cold!
You weren't cold already? Quick! While he's stuck in the ice!
I can't believe we're fighting a dragon!
Believe it and shoot it! Ha! Look at him struggle! We got his attention!
And he's got ours!
Hold on to something! Just don't get your branches burned!
Do not hold back now!
Is he talking to us or through him?
Suppose we had sold the food as I originally suggested.
No quarantine zone, no sign, no church!
It will cover our attack!
I can't believe we're fighting a dragon!
It is a truly momentous battle!
Watch out for his! Well, everything!
These are most frantic! Our victory is at hand!
Look out!
Hope this makes a square with Hellbender!
You would do well to use our full title in her presence!
Look at those claws!
Guys, huddle up!
What are we waiting for? These blades are thirsty!
Mine too. I want to run in there right now and do some serious damage, Peter.
Guys! Have you forgotten who we are? We fear none.
Why would we fear? We're winning.
Right, exactly. Because we've never known another way but winning. Who's Who's with me?
That wasn't
Send a whistle for
idea.
worse. He's trying to eat us! Cat!
Do not hold back now!
Who's been holding back?
Now, it's our turn to strike!
Let loose, Rocket!
Suppose we had sold Foom as I originally suggested.
Okay, Drax, you get to pick our next money-making scheme.
Watch out for his... well, everything!
Great advice, Gamora!
Rocket, do your thing!
Look! He's stuck!
Just don't get your branches burned! We definitely got his attention!
It's not his intention, I pray!
Feel free to give up, Boom!
You'll love Lady Hellbender! Promise!
Plasma, you overgrown lizard!
I can't believe we're fighting a dragon!
Believe it and shoot it! Let's hurry this up! I'm getting cold!
I'm sure Boom will be happy to warm you up.
The ice isn't cracking, you big baby!
Bombs away, Rocket!
Beast grows frantic! Our victory is at hand!
Get out of the way!
Suppose we had sold Foom as I originally suggested.
Okay, Drax, you get to pick our next money-making scheme.
What's wrong, fool? Ice got your claw?
Danger close, Rock! Feel free to give up, Boom!
Foom would never shake himself in surrender.
Definitely got his attention!
It is not his attention, I pray! Flesh does not dent!
We seem to be making him madder! So that's progress!
Let's hurry this up! I'm getting cold!
Then you are not fighting hard enough, Rocket!
You two get ready! We'll keep him distracted!
Plasma, you overgrown lizard! The ice isn't cracking, you big baby!
Feel free to give up, Boom!
Yeah, playing up.
Hellbender's got all the minions you can eat!
He means to crush us! Suppose we had sold Foom as I originally suggested.
Okay, Drax, you get to pick our next money-making scheme. Looks like you need a little help.
What's next, Peter?
Get back out there! I can't believe we're fighting a dragon!
Believe it and shoot it!
Blow him away, Rocket!
The ice isn't cracking, you big baby!
Do not hold back now!
Who's been holding back?
I got all these toys. I'm just blasting out.
We shall prepare our strike for food.
Hope this makes you swear with Hellbender!
It's better! We need a favor!
I can't believe we're fighting a dragon!
Who's been holding back?
What's wrong, fool? Ice got your claw?
The beast grows desperate.
Yeah, and pissed.
And he's about to get sloppy!
Ha! His own might will be his undoing.
Feel free to give up, boom!
You'll love Lady Hellbender! Promise!
Ha! Look at him struggle! We definitely got his attention!
That's not his attention, I crave. Suppose we had some food as I originally.
One more time! Let's knock him out cold!
Beast is most dangerous when that is most desperate. We must not fail. Yes! We stand triumphant! Foom has fallen.
Oh, hold on! No, wait, no! No, Lady Hellbender! Jack, stop! Guys! Wait, guys, don't! Lady Hellbender, we want to...
Nobody escapes my wrath. Floorboard. Monster Queen of Seknarf 9, you said you'd hear him out. You promised. Speak. I hope this is the one where you make a good speech.
We screwed up. We conned you. Robbed you. Killed your... baby. We can't take back what we've done. But we want to make it right.
Quill.
You murdered the Dragon Lord of Kakarantara! Ah!
This isn't you. has finally brought the two of us together. Lord Foom.
The final harvest begins. Dead worlds, screaming across space. We must go. Now.
Someone needs to take a stand against the church. We could really use some help.
You pay one debt, then create another.
No, though I can kind of see...
Enough. I will gather my forces.
All right, let's go.
Yes! The noble Lady Hellbender shall fight alongside us this day. After we bested Foom the Invincible.
We found Drax's peanut butter and chocolate.
We are on the path to destiny, my friends.
I still can't believe we did it. We did do it, right?
We sure did, and we got Mantis back.
But we lost Warlock, and we'll need him to exercise the Magus once we shut down that ritual.
So we bust him out of cult prison. I've done jailbreaks before, we all have.
We still tracking him?
Oh yeah, that thing ain't coming out easy.
Good. Then all we gotta do is get there on time and hope Lady Hellbender does too.
She will. I'm certain of it.
All right. Let's gear up, people. Tie up any loose ends. Take a pee if you have to, because we're not stopping again.
Hey, Quill. Let me borrow your tunes.
Why?
I need to focus. Come on.
Do not drop that.
Mantis? What happened on the Mantis after we left? Last time we saw you, things looked dire.
It's a long story. We can talk about it after you do like Star Guy says and use the bathroom.
I don't need to.
All right, but don't say I didn't warn you in church Grandpa makes you do faith crunches.
Wait, Raker's gonna do what?
It depends. But at some point, someone says my name, and then there's a little bit of pee.
Great. I did not want to know that.
Oh yeah, little fuzzy. Maybe the little bit of pee is you.
Nope.
Hey, Rocket. Working on something?
I'm always working on something.
You're not listening to my tunes?
No, you turned the music on.
Then can I have my player back?
Why? You already got music playing.
Right. So you don't need the player to focus anymore.
You might turn it off.
Yeah, but...
What part of I need to focus don't you get, Quill?
What do you need to focus on so badly anyway?
Something that might give us a way to get through the Armada around Sacrosanct. Just in case Lady Skullsuit doesn't show up in time.
Nice. What is it?
You'll see.
Gamora Zenhuberi, you wish to practice hand-to-hand techniques.
It's still weird when you say my actual name.
Peter Quill, spar with me.
Those moves are really going to impress Lady Hellbender.
I do not need to impress her. Besting the great Fin Fang Foom is proof enough of my combat skills.
Yeah, that would do it.
I'm not sure Lady Hellbender was really impressed with how we handled that fight. You know, since we accidentally killed that dragon before Groot revived him.
Would you not be impressed by a man slaying a dragon?
Maybe if he does it without my help.
Raker's going down this time, Gamora. I promise you.
And I promise you, I'm getting Nikki out of there. No matter what.
We will get her out.
Together.
Together.
So, Bug Girl, how come you can understand Groot so well? You've only known him a few cycles.
Telemedicine is a common language in some realities. The Chitauri don't always blow up Planet X.
I am Groot.
Yep. There's a dimension where I learned to speak it from a very aggressive compost vendor on Nowhere.
Groot loves compost.
Now that's a knife.
It is indeed a spectacular...
Drax, hey, I was just...
There is no need to explain yourself, Peter Quill. Unlike the rodent, I do not mind when others are curious about my things.
It's a really cool blade.
With an equally impressive history.
You recognize it?
It belonged to Zatar the Unfinished, a great Catathian warrior king who led the first pilgrimage to Maklu IV.
Wait, so you're saying this is basically Excalibur?
I am unfamiliar with such a weapon.
It's a mythical sword belonging to a famous Earth King.
Then yes, I suppose you could say this is the Excalibur of my people. It is a symbol of a king and the great hunt he inspired for those seeking to regain a place in Ultath.
So, this great hunt thing seems like a bigger deal than I thought. Did we mess it up for everyone by capturing Fin Fang Foom?
What do you mean?
Well, its purpose is to regain entry into Catathian heaven and stuff, and now there's no Foom to, you know, send you there.
Peter Quill. There are many paths to Ultath. The pilgrimage to Maklu IV is but one of them.
Right.
When Thanos murdered my family and destroyed my village, twice I chose the path of revenge. First, I raised a small army of Catathian warriors. Even outnumbered, we cut our way through the Chitauri line and challenged Thanos himself.
Wait. On Catath, you faced Thanos twice during the Galactic War?
Yes. But I was not strong enough the first time.
Strong enough to survive?
Thanos allowed me and a few others to live, to set an example. Defeated and humiliated, the surviving members of my squad chose to make the pilgrimage to Maklu IV. But I could not. I continued to walk the path of revenge. Until you helped me put the ghosts of Hovat and Camaria to rest.
To be fair, I had a lot of help.
And yet you have given me a new purpose, Peter Quill. Seems my destiny was not in the mountains of Kakarantara after all, but here, on this ship, with you.
Zatar sounds like a hero of yours.
King Zatar. And he is. Every Catathian warrior knows the story of his pilgrimage to Maklu IV.
Why is he called Zatar the Unfinished, then?
In the history of my people, a rival king attacked Zatar's lands, easily overwhelming his forces. Captured and broken, Zatar challenged the rival king to a fight to the death, but the conqueror refused, banishing him to a life of dishonor and disgrace instead. So King Zatar went to Maklu IV to challenge the mighty Fin Fang Foom and change his destiny.
Well, that's depressing.
How is it depressing?
Because he obviously failed. Fin Fang Foom's still alive and kicking, mostly.
He did not fail, Peter Quill. King Zatar did not vanquish Fin Fang Foom, it is true. But he did redeem himself in the eyes of his people.
By dying? Not exactly a happy ending.
By never giving up. A warrior only truly dies when he stops living. King Zatar proved that our stories, the records of who we were in life, are ours to shape. He could have died a coward who lost his place in Ultath, or he could do what I and many of my people believe he did. Change the ending of his story.
Well, I'm glad you're here with us now. I can't guarantee where our path will take us, but hopefully somewhere with lots of money and comfort.
I do not have a doubt in my heart, Peter Quill, that we will have moderate success.
I'll accept moderate.